In this section, we're going to do an introduction to financial charts. So as I alluded to in the introduction to the course, we're going to assume that a lot of people who are checking this out have very little experience with charts or technical analysis. So in order to establish that foundation, we really need to start right at zero. And that is going to be the construction of a chart and the elements of a chart. And then we can understand how we use those charts to our advantage. So in this section, we're going to cover chart basics. We're going to look at a few different types of charts, scales and time frames. We're going to be talking about price and time series data, and ultimately how we're going to interpret that data and how the price action of the market manifests itself in a visual format that is our chart system. So let's start at zero. If you went to elementary school or basically just existed in Western society, you no doubt have come into contact with a graph very similar to this. All graphs have two basic elements, an X and a Y coordinate. Y goes up and down, X goes across the bottom, and they represent different things. In this case, Y is the points scored, X is which team, and then we plot the points per period on our graph to give us a very nice visual representation. So, like I said, all charts basically follow this format with some minor changes. And one of the minor changes that we see in a financial chart is a shift of our Y coordinate to the right-hand side. Now in this case, we have a ticker on the top, we've got price on the right, and on the bottom, we still have teams. But in order to convert this to an actual financial line chart, we need to make one more change, and that is converting the X coordinate from being representative of teams to being representative of time. Now in a line chart, which is what we're looking at here, the up and down coordinate is our price. We see prices increasing as it moves up, and then we see time along the right. So for every point or period of time, we have a single price point that reflects the price at that moment. If this is a daily chart and this is a current day, today's closing price for Google or GOOGL is $1,213.23. Tomorrow, whatever the price ends up at, we will see this line change. If the price increases to $12.20, we will see the price line right where my cursor is. Those are the fundamental aspects of charts that we use for financial trading. Time is on the bottom, price is on the right.